the only value I see to either one of us is if I'm able to buy, improve my septic system, and then the town gets their piece because it raises my property value and I pay more taxes. So I guess that what I'm saying to you is if it's too expensive, I will have to decline to buy it. If it's within reasonable expense, then I'll go ahead with the improvement project and everybody will be happy. Does that answer your question?
Almost.
The other, if I could, the other thing you should, when you're talking to the town council about easements and things, is you should be aware that the water main feeding both houses runs right along the road, or right along Oakhurst Terrace into the two houses. So, for what it's worth, you should make sure that the town has right of way also.
Well, I think in general.
Okay.
But it should be. I guess I would want to raise one more question. It's probably for town council. I don't want to see ourselves in a situation where we waive policy and get into a legal dispute with someone else.
It's up to the board to do what we feel is the best interest in the community. And the policy is just a guideline. It's not, you know, it's not a regulation. It's not a regulation, it's not a bylaw, it's just a guideline established by previous boards to give guidance to future boards.
Oh, okay.
That's what our policy book is.
Besides, I think once we say that the lot is not usable in any way except the way we
we've devalued.
That would affect the value, and therefore the assessed value is out the window. So I don't think we're doing anything here that is really that, unusual. Well, I mean, we want to pick a number. I'll suggest a number.
Well, I was just looking at it.
10 grand. I'll give you 10 grand.
Well,
15 grand. Go ahead.
25.
25. 25.
No, I was looking. I was looking, and I was saying 10,000, 10,000, and 5,000. I mean, I'm just coming up with a number.
I think 15.
You're about 7,500 square feet. I was 15,000 popped into my head.
I'm just throwing out a number. I'm not solid.
I think that would be reasonable in order to get it back on the tax rolls at the minimum bid price.
And solve the problem.
And solve the problem. Again, if you recall, we did get a letter from the Marks Pond Committee recommending that we do address the problem.
We did get a letter from your neighbor saying he was interested.
Yes, and I'll be happy to bring it down to Greg tomorrow.
No, we got a letter from him saying he was
No,
interested.
it's not from him, it's from me, but it's quoting him.
Oh.
If you want, I mean, I can have him sign it. He'll sign it.
Jim, Mr. Toll has a comment.
Yes. I talked to the assessor. The assessed values on the exempt properties in towns haven't been looked at in years because obviously they're exempt. Case in point, one of the other lots I brought up, the 16 Oakhurst, it's assessed for $206,000. That's the one for 6,700 square feet. So somewhere along the line, someone said, "Oh, it's over 5,000. It's a buildable lot," and someone had put a number in at 206,000. So I wouldn't take the assessed values on any of these lots as what they're worth.
Can I add to that? And I would almost wager that the assessment on these lots was made back when that original road was going to be put in and they were going to be used for development. So they were probably assessed at a much higher rate just for the potential of what was going to go in there. And since none of that ever happened, I would tend to think that that assessment's not very accurate.
The assessors look at it, as we found, Mr. Chairman, the assessors look at property values a little bit different than appraisals.
So, do we want to make a motion?
If $15,000 seemed like a reasonable number that might be of interest,
it's funny, it's the exact number that was
interest.
in my head, so not that that means anything.
We'll do 5,000 in each one.
Well,
I would do the combined one.
combined,
Combined. So they're gonna have
Somebody
to buy
might
all
not
three.
want all three.
It's a package.
it's a fact.
Okay.
So
We're going to offer them as a package. I wouldn't split them.
All right.
And again, we have had in the past, when we've done this, and then two neighbors have come in and worked it out between them. And if they can't work it out, then we.
Do you want me to make a motion?
Yep.
All right. I move that we offer these two lots, which is, I'm sorry,
18, 20, 22 acres.
yeah, 1822 18,
18,
20,
20,
22,
22, okay.
for, as a total package for with a minimum bid of $15,000, subject to the restrictions that we've already discussed to, the right-of-way be given to the two properties at the end of that street, and as well as utilities and other,
We also want something with no building.
that no building be allowed to, a structure of any kind be allowed to erect on these properties. Second.
Motion made by Gino, second by Mr. O'Leary. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Okay.
Mr. Town, can I ask what the time frame is? Probably another time frame. When will we actually get this out to bid then?
We'll discuss it with town council about the necessary legal requirements that we have to fulfill. I mean, we have to go through a process similar to as though we're selling a land that's worth $2 million.
Yeah, sure.
Prepare a specification, advertise it. The law requires that we provide 2 weeks' notice. We'll do that. We'll send out a notice to Mr. Fothergill indicating that, although anyone else has a right to submit a proposal. So at minimum, 2 to 4 weeks,
Sure.
at minimum.
Mr. Day, when you said no structure could be built on it, would that include something like a shed or a small garage?
Yes.
That could not be built on?
No.
I have a, okay.
I think the answer to that, I would say, the answer to that is that you could not put any permanent structure on that place. So if you put a shed that was on blocks, that's probably okay. Okay, it's not a permanent structure.
No, that would be
That's the
considered
village
permanent. That would be considered.
That's
permanent.
Yeah, I mean, it would require a permit, but if it's a small enough shed, Mr. Daniel says it can be just moved.
That would be okay.
Something has to be repaired on the septic system.
I'm talking about like 12-inch shed, garden shed kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not permanent,
Yeah, it's not-
I think
it's
that's
not
probably
cinder block.
okay. Yeah, cinder block, sure, probably, I don't
I
know.
wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
As long as it can be moved to repair the septic system at a later date.
Okay. Are we ready to go on?
So you'll let me know?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
You're gonna hear from me, no matter what.
Okay.
I appreciate it, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't have one here to sign.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So if they ask you why, it's because you have it. Okay.
The next one is map 26, parcel 80 off of North Street.
Mr. Chairman, I also have the map that's been provided by the Conservation Commission today. And this is the parcel for those who are in the audience that's sandwiched between Barrage Way and Pomeroy Road. It is approximately 1.1 acres of land. Does not, in its existing condition, have legal frontage. There's a copy of the wetlands delineation map. The pink shows areas that the Conservation Commission has determined as wet. This is based upon a field visit that they made recently, right? Yes, they've made that as a comment in here that it's field verified.
So it's not only this one,
Very small portion.
but access to where this, what is this little triangle?
That's owned by the developers of Barrage Way.
Okay.
Could I ask,
Yes.
are we going to get, as an abutter, the map that we received when we got notification that it may be going on for sale, did not show any of the wetlands. The the ends of the brook just stopped. So being an abutter and knowing that we have a great deal of wetlands there, I went to Town Hall and I spoke with Leah in the Conservation Department, and she's apparently relatively new, so she was not familiar with the area at all, but did come up to view the area and spoke with us and agreed that it is indeed wetlands, a fair portion of it, because we are concerned if trees come down and there's any building there, and she confirmed we would definitely be wet. So I would like to have a map showing, because the map, if you want to see the map, I don't know if you want to see the map that we received.
Excuse me, is there a revised map that shows this now versus what you sent out?
This is just hand.
It's a hand-drawn map. Someone took a marker out, I'd be happy to make you a copy
Okay,
of it
yes,
if you'd like.
I would.
It was a hand-drawn map.
For the purpose of our recording secretary, could you please identify yourself?
I'm sorry, Linda Burke, 11 Pomeroy Road.
In Davisburg, Columbia.
This is a hand sketch that town administrator will take conservation.
Anyone that wants to,
Got from conservation.
any of the other abutters that want to take a look. So the hatch areas are the areas that were shown identified as wetlands areas. And this isn't, obviously, this is a conservation, it's drawn.
Because they were non-existent on the map that you sent out.
Right, right, and we asked them to give an individual report, more specific report on the parcel, and that motivates them to go out and take a look at the entire parcel.
So because of them admitting the wetlands, we have gone.
Yeah, and you'll have an opportunity to address those. I just want to make sure that everything, the map is all.
Right.
Do you own the lot that directly abuts it? You do, right? This one? Right.
Yeah, I have some other maps too.
Because there's a stream, an actual stream, you can see.
You're okay with
It
that?
started here, but then you just cut it off, and there's a stream here. The stream, running stream comes here. So maybe-
Yeah, this is what the Conservation Commission, and again, it's drawn in, it's drawn in, it's drawn. So you have to,
Replication constructed with the process.
Watch the way the water runs. That's the way it goes.
we will be given an option to the state.
Concern.
It's like you would have to combine it with this.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
Or they're gonna make it come from here. That's how it's true. We've already got
From my understanding, yeah, they put it in to make it look buildable.
I didn't even know this was a big.
She already has a pool.
Well, it's all trees. But
No, but it would have this one structure in here. You don't get one structure, you just make them combine a lot. What we normally do, make it wider.
see it, what is the map? Yes. Exactly.
You don't want to have, you don't want to have.
No, I'm very concerned because of the water situation. Yes, yeah.
The other thing is, next door.
Be legally built this.
Yeah.
That's another.
Official complaint about getting that. That place down tens of thousands of gallons. As a matter of fact,